Ebusanfo a mohwe Opemsuo TV na muti Opemsuo radio mu nyina kwaba baby e gina sese eye Buzia Bungalows Buzia Bungalows ewo Wenchi a no ebono mantam no emu na yenim se ahensem ho nkinwa hwo kakra ewo kruyi mu eno enenam so ama nananom ade hyebusia hodo a ewo ha no wo mo friends and trofo se yemra metie bi na omo asem ka ewo ne ekoso ehune nyina ene se omo kyerese abranti bi eba no ho safo hene so no ene ye Wenchi man hene anyankropon ya adomu a bosumi emu ne foto so de nu bako omo ebe na kyere na odi emfi atoso num ewo akonya no so enna nananom ade hyen bi a omo efri sofo ase abusuya era face no nkwadua no abusuya omuyenu aka abom se omo bibi ka omo afre Opemsuo nsentro for semra metie na omo mfa de omo no ento amansa nyina nim na aban NTB na mpanyufo na nanom awo anase National House of Chiefs ene bono Regional House of Chiefs omo nyina ntie bi na omo mfa yie ento nti mpanyufo hia yenko na nkotie ni a omo wo eka kire
ene say enam se ntawantawa di pade peso ye enti na oye saa niema no se enam se wonye ohene no oye no ho ohene no opeso fa shortcut ene say ndi enti na we nyina aba na nanu ma me kwan 5 minutes na me nkyereke mu ene say 2019 na Wenchi akonya ebeto ho eno kra na afiri ansa na eba nyina na nyina enya amamere kwa so ebeto ho na adehifo miensa ena okrom ha eho abakosom so waka ye firisitefo de yemienu sofo ase ne nkwadua no akyame hina okrom ha ka se mo ba akire ya obi ya ni buku bi abakwa bi akasa akyo enti adehyikan no nyina so de omo nsa koe omo do omo nsa koe omo atehwe ye wo ho a wo se mapagya menana o masaso ba wo sai wana tibida wa ye hene eno sunti abusuya miensa no ya o mabeka ho no enyina ase da bi etiamra etia Constitution of Ghana etia the Chieftaincy Act 2007-59 eno nti omo nyina no ekọ se da bi abusuya pani mampanifo no abusuya pani for miensa no se da bi we ya nominate no enam si ya nominate nti no ye de ko so fuasefo ne ade de ko sunwane from the Judicial Committee of the Regional House, Blue Regional House. Ampa, omuhwe no se asemi ye nyando mu asuko, ba hwe ni a asuko no so be de se ne tie na enti yaje atum ye de injunction ato so onye ohene ontimi nya no so ohene 2019 sata na na ajima mbadu ni ho no na president enti well anyway no ni ho but omuji tumu tina injunction da no so and obi am say injunction da so ena 2022 call the call appeal on the injunction assembly any year and the call National House of Chiefs the application no na National House of Chiefs can say okay the injunction no but here the kan one say ye nim the power Wenchi hene ni ho enti no yesrem mo kam ho injunction ye because policy biaba since 30th March 2022 say akonya da ho na obi ani ho a eno kra na apply that say obi akonya no da nananu mo mpesa say nsagu apo ne ade enti nipa no onya ohene o koye amamre say akonya ne na ho koye amamre. They were very specific and clear in unambiguous terms. See any injunction no na no ye injunction no ba koye amamre ena year now buy it. I don't say what a friend to say. What be ye? And now the only can ye and say Regional House of Chiefs, your constitutional, and my hinisem yinano, a fiti regional house. Sabi Wenchi your mind. Into a regional house. Assembly didn't 10. Pam no chano, nana Domahine by friend to say, on a bear president. Assembly the ho. Yan fret, ya chelete mon fret. Yan kotia was ya gazette no. Gazette chire say. Gazette the chirani say. Your constitution will be your hina. Ya nominate no. I obe your hina, see nominate you. You select you. You do see. You do CBR, now you publish your friend bulletin, chieftaincy bulletin, near my gazette to say, I feel you're on it. Nipa amounts one who is here nominating. National so chiefs are regional so chiefs squad, yes, when your man who saw him was your gazette too. You know what I'm saying now? Yes, your gazette too. Get your gazette, no, I submit and put it on public record that this was obtained by fraud, intimidation, duress. Nana Bamuhine Baka, you're contracting Nana Bamuhine. One in a president to acting president. Omu confess your passion, Obaka at the right time. No, no, Kwan. Ome woman in our registrar or no, yeah, bomb training, no, almost signed because answer will say free traditional council, not called regional house, not query. And a nipa be what regional house, and on Bob almost friend we want training, and when your gazette no. Enti gazette no see challenges say when your gazette no by fraud. And not in your gazette, and not two. And no assembly da ho. Assembly da ha yen ye. Assembly yen ya yemuaye no. Untimi nya ho say ye dia mo nya yi. Enti wo tu hene, wo di asase, wo fe uni sa tu me. Because ye nya hene. National so chief say ye nim ni po yo hene Wenchi. Ye injunction no, ben ye nya decide ye. Enti ene Yasem say infienum nipa bi ayen ho say on pese di asem no ade dia na usuro motia na natwa fo hene binum pese ye bo no so okodi adanse wasem da usuro bi dia pa na usuro some pese di asem no so wasem da ade ntam pese di and na omo ye ntawa. Another thing, ye chieftaincy act nipa o appoint lawyer for omo regional house attorney general. And also, the Akoso. Your course, Sunyane, Kumasi, 9 February, you could yasam. When you to Chrome her. Judgment will be angry, you are not never been in Chrome, Akamu Ahi. Dear to Nomunia. And also, some of us have complained to President, said that Attorney General is behaving in a way contrary to the Constitution of public ethics of public officer. Not only that, apart from that, so your friend is saying, we have reasons to believe, says some of these houses, the legal councils are being influenced by whoever their bosses are. And you know, yet the frontier yet and say, or your coronation, Akaso would do hina, enimra, because you know hene, no Kasobi. Now I say, well, yes, say, I think you didn't subia, and you also a 7 corner, you're nominated because of fasting in Koduano Unity. I don't hear Kase, a provocation. And as of fasting for in Koduano for, your friend will be access to justice. President Okasa 6 March. Was see, Obia Sembia Osiedi. Why need pass them now to Yetian and found you so? Now, Sedipani in fear say, no, ye near saying to me, friend, some was going to be friend. And I dear Subio, your constitution is your human right, and international law class human right. Obia was sem no back, not the two anima or so tea. Mamma assem abra won't any pass you know assem. And now a right said quickly or so form forum, no tea. Justice delayed, justice denied. Where you have justice delayed, where your justice obstructed. And today, said the human rights of the people of Wenchi, almost right to decide who their Paramount Chief is in accordance to the Constitution, and is being violated. And also, there, Nipa young men, who Liberia, who Sierra Leone, who Zimbabwe. That's what we do. Tell Pia, Nipa Pia, the first Debbie, my year, and he said, my customer, the Kamasa, Mumamintie, Mummy Forum, Mamma Quine, 18 a friend, self-help. Self-help, listen, yes, Sadia, me, I'm a family wandering. My family wandering. And say, the issue, and say, coronation, affirmation, said, of the injustice of Roma, and they say, on Pessia Diasem, on your hene, or who saw hene, because national society, or hene, or my mamre, or more than that. And no Tino. So twice so yes sir. Well, now can you be penal? Now obia but it is the law of nature. It's the friend of natural justice. Natural justice say asembiano e bobura tie e fane fan. Wo ye ba ko pa nipa nature no obe react. Musi we have appointed na here oje wo. Oje wo. Obia so pam no ya odanachi. Enti nananu ma ya share media. The sole issue in Wenchi is about matters of access to justice, which has been denied over a protracted period of 5 years to the bona fide legitimate Aboriginal royals of Sofuase. That we are not saying every historical account in the literature and everything has affirmed that these are the royals of this time. It is known with dates and everything that those purporting to be royals came around 1830, 1840. It's on record. Anytime I can refer you to the literature, including the Achami here, who is a very good historian. He affirmed the same position. Therefore, the issue at stake is not merely a question of chieftaincy or the constitutional language of causes and matters of chieftaincy. It is about a right entrenched in the Constitution of Ghana, 1992, which provides in unambiguous, clear terms that the person has a right for his case to be heard. And this case is not being heard. Therefore, a violation of Chapter 5 of the Ghanaian Constitution on matters of human rights. What is more? Ghana is a party to international treaties on matters of rights. We call it the African Chapter on Human and People's Rights, International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, all of which Ghana has said that people shall have the right to be tried, their case to be heard, and that this system, this is being violated because a certain group of people's right is being infringed, and that is not acceptable. What is more, this has a history. As my Kenyan or Nabakasem, and yet Nankwan Yasa, your friend will be impunity. Nipa, why a patapada bia, no home for swan. Your friend impunity, and he say, where are you? Sana, Nana Bedia 2 again. And he say, Nana Bedia 2 when she will be in India, 1958. Parkeso, and Okofa, a Babadia. I know a bunch of Bia. No, see me, my sim home. Now, a friend say, Nana Kusitia, in fear. Nana Conti him or Nana Frema him or Nana Justin him or Nana Omina, see no me now, was my own. And Paso, now, or Tina on a Kwame Kumasi, or the radio announcement on the drop. Was number 2, 15th or 17th December. Sa no. Sabi nana coach. Na me fa de crancy anaju sumu ya ha ase apege obi so Wenchi ne. Kwasi usuro no so de mama yo na absam so. This is impunity. It has to stop. Wenchi for kase there be yam preview. So for say adehia no ne say omo time bia no rule of law ne ya yise no we. Say so no ene nkodu anu nyina ne say there be emre na so. Afa die a twaso kosa nyanka de obi peno no nanso se se de omo mpene enti coronation na obeye no ene your friend say was 5 years no enya 5 years because you fa won si hene the matter is in dispute. The constitution say ya nominate wa untimi yentimi elect and stand there in stulu enti you nominate they aka no pra hu hia also say me be coronation. It is repugnant and unti this also has been some the camp. So pass it for and then on be see him. So pass it. Kwasi adi a yentia so prensa. Ontia so bia. Ai and say so forcing in Kodum a man penning for Matanasi, Nansa, or my drinking Juan, no my unipa. Ya, wouldn't buy it when she him. Ya, or my union, and no nominated. 21st. Adana also, you know, Daniel said that's why him out. Him, I know. You didn't bet your engine because we are your friend. Nana bought this year from a to the 10. No, Nana bought this year from a to the 10. One ever when she him out. Now, Ancha, you do so to us. 21st. When you know, or him, I beg you, swat him out from her. So, for swat him, I'm so sorry. Now, the idea to a Johnny said. Men of the press, impunity has characterized, impunity has become the hallmark of the Wenchi traditional polity, to the extent that customs, practices have never been complied with. And this is not me saying that. According to Amwasechi, National Reconciliation Report of 2003 that examined Wenchi's stool affairs with a historical perspective. Did that? Yeah, they come a Minister for Chieftaincy Affairs. Yeah, they come a IGP. Yeah, they come a National House of Chiefs, and so-called Regional House of Chiefs President. Yeah, come a Attorney General, Government's Legal Advisor. This is the statement written, signed jointly by the two royal houses of Nkwaduano and Sofuase, the bona fide royal families, dated 11th September 2024. We, Sofuase and Nkwaduano royal families of Wenchi, the genuine and indigenous blood royals of the Wenchi Paramount Chief, sternly warn relevant authorities to halt the purported coronation of Mr. Kwaku Damwa. Again, the purported Wenchi Hene, scheduled for 21st of September 2024 at the Jubilee Park of Wenchi. Impeccable information available to the two royal families indicates that the Paramount Chief of Doma and the President of Regional Chiefs is the orchestrator of this illegal coronation. Hence, his designation as guest of honor on the day so stated. This event poses a significant threat to the peace and security of Wenchi due to the outstanding legal challenges and violations of customary law, statute law, and the constitutional law of Ghana, and even international law and therefore treaties that Ghana is a party to. The intended celebration, we hereby object on the following grounds, and I hereby state them. 1, we object because its failure to follow customary installation procedures, as I have outlined. The person has not even been nominated, let alone elected or selected, and certainly not enstooled. 2, disregard for the ongoing legal proceedings before the Paramount Regional House. The matter is before Paramount Regional House. As you are all aware, we have filed for mandamus, and he's been compelled to listen to the case on October 3, 2024. More fundamentally, breach of natural justice and violation of human rights. Natural justice simply meaning that you cannot pronounce on any matter when all parties have not been heard. How can you pretend to be Wenchi, purporting to distool chiefs, purporting to take land when the matter has not been heard? Then, the perpetuation of the long-standing injustices and human rights violations as established and proven beyond doubt by the Amwase Chief, National Reconciliation Report of 2003, National House of Chiefs Report, May 15, 1980, that the Sofuase family has had a bad brand of the injustices in this country. The singular reason because Buzia comes from this family. If Buzia was not from this family, they would have had a cool right of their legitimate position as addition of this time. We are therefore requesting that the necessary action be taken to prevent this event, uphold law and order, ensure that justice is served, and our rights, that is the rights of the Sofuase and Nkwaduano, are protected in consonance with the Constitution of the country. We further urge the authorities to take immediate action to prevent this event, so as to ensure peace in Wenchi, put an end to this decade-long impunity of Mr. Kwaku Grefa and his so-called Ahifie-Free, the adopted royals, as we have found out today, and we know that. In conclusion, we respectfully call on authorities in Ghana that drastic situations demand drastic measures, and they have to take a drastic measure in accordance with law. Failing which, we will be left with no other alternative than to resort to self-help as a legitimate established means when all avenues of justice have been closed and human rights have been involved with impunity. It is a norm, and known by even the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, common law, international common law, that people resort to self-help whenever all avenues of justice are broken.
Yo, nana no makasa wi ama niamo ka nyina no de atodwa ensentwerefo bi e wa he enso e won nsem bi a omo ebisa nananom na omo apɛ ano ye
no de aka ne se obisa se ada na asem no da abunafo na ya ho de enti na asem no da ho se ne e kan na me ka kire ne se ampa and son ye sadi yes say ni atwere ho krata bebre say muni asem no eye right they say emrado ma ye ho kwan say wasem ho say ete nipa bi ho ontie because so oni asante hene puntokwa enti wo apese wakonya keka ya apese wakonya ka bia bedi machi afen so de ate ne so o aban ba sesa aban sesa bibia betwam. That is a joke of the century. Some of us know what the law says, and it's not a matter of who is in power. It's a matter of which law applies at which given time. That is what we do, and that will not die with any government insofar as the facts remain as they are. Yes, we know what the Constitution says. We know what the Chieftaincy Act says. And also, and then the last question, a common knowledge, or him any Wenchi, bear 2 years in it, or him any Wenchi. Wenchi for some more hima, Jomo Akache, so fast for name Quaduano. One amoya ye free for one amoya Sasababo Dinsto Nanam, Nana Katia free in Quaduano, Nana a young yampon, office of Wase, Hokan, Ya Buzia, where a year Buzia could be say a young yampon, so fast no free. I know one, Bronibia friend after a young yampon, office of Wase, Father Whittle, Bronibia Batran, a young yampon, office of Wase, a yadia Obineka. Aya obidin eno krama man spelling ye enya amwampon enye eni ampon tabraku enye tabrako chese so fasefo uye obi ade se da bia na wachi am enye den enti they can say ohimani ha ye si ohima ne be see 21st ye regardless of whatever is to take place on 21st we are going to comply with the Public Order Act. Write to the police, give them adequate notification. That is what we intend to do, and it shall be done. Go! Onia bisa sem kesi panti mame me na no brofo maka. So when Wenchi bi activity onia bisa yo. I mean, yes sir, thank you very much for a very again insightful question. What is the interest of Nana Domahene? Certainly also a man of law who knows the basics of law, which even a first-year student does know, that the principle of natural justice is such that you do not make people act as if a determination is made. All he's saying is that often there are two sides to every question, and make sure you make determination before anything is there to him. He knows that. Again, as a jurist and also Ohene, he knows what the customary situations are. There are people who does nomination. Nominations are done by a man penning for or Ohima, yes, in consultation with the man penning for and Abusian penning for of royal families. The evidence before him, which was granted, of which the prayer of Sofwasi was granted, is that there was no nomination. In fact, in the sworn affidavit statement of Samanjidua, it's admitted that there was no consultation. Some wishy-washy statement of Brekum, whatever it is. So Nana Domahine knows these things very well. Now, the question is why? He's better placed to answer that than I am. Secondly, is it NPP, NDC politics at play? I can't say me that. It is true that Wenchi, the Sofwase and Nkwaduanu people have suffered for no other reason than that Professor Busia comes from this family. If Busia was not a member of the Sofwase family, being the royals known to everybody in this town, the history and everything, they would have been having a peace of mind. It is on record that those who wanted to wrest the power from Sofwase in 1950, starting 1952, went and joined CPP party and told Kwame Nkrumah that please help us take the stool away from Busia. These are Busia's brothers and sisters. Therefore, take the stool away from him. Yeah. So that is what it happened. This was again confirmed by the National Reconciliation Report 2003. Nana Kusi, like I think Omahino of Akim Bosome, these are people who politics of a champion, politics of Kwame Nkrumah have been used against them, against their position. The question is Sofuase playing that politics? No. Sofuase does not need to belong to a political party. They have never been interested in aligning with a political party to it. That is why Nationals of Chiefs, in report 1980, they said when Nana Kusiapia came in 1966, was he imposed by NLC? They said no. Nana Kusiapia, even in Nigeria, was still Wenchi. He was never destooled to this day. In fact, theoretically, Nana Kusiapia died as Wenchi, according to the Nationals of Chiefs. Almost 58, anyway, be that as it may, my short answer to the thing is, we don't know, we don't play politics. We know what customary law is. We've been taught as from childhood. So we are not into that. That is why we are not taking advantage of MPP. Nobody has gone to Nana Akufo-Addo, nor did we go to Kufuor that take the stool for us. We are not interested. We say we are going and playing it clean because we know we have a better case. We are not interested in anybody interfering on our behalf. They did it under the CPP and under a champion. We are not interested because we know we have a genuine good case and we know who we are.
Inti said the Abomamane no Wenchi Adeshibusiano akasa ewie na nananom bi waha addition bi waha mayeno monkasa ne misa omo ensem bi a se eni eda hoye na yeti fo nso etiase nana wadaroma udin
I from Nana Kofi na me so for the share
mama yatiase se obi bo na ho nsafo hene so no na ewenchi hene de bisa ne se onye de share ena wa foso eye ne ho de hye ana kwane efa so no ena entwa yi sa na mo pesa mo se na mo pesa mo kire
ipanyifo si sabi uni mamamra on say amamre obi anka se damoa onye de hye se ye wakwan a ye nananom adwen ho e de to ho se ye pese ye si obi hene a ye de ne fa so se it's a very democratic system sabi adehyibusu na ye miensa ba ko pentimi nka se mayi hene if it's a sebe akonwa na ye ka ho asem ni wo ye nyina ye hwe so enti obi a wo interest enti se wo ya sebe say wo consult. That is why it's very important. Say there's a nomination, there's a selection and some installation enti se damwa ye ka so nya hene a sebe ono anka se na busua panyi o kan se amfa damwa nsi amamre kwan so yesu so yabusua panyi nkwadua ne Sofuase yesi yamfa na nsi amamre kwan so na se sebe yesi yefum kuma yemfum enwa na chia na chia yitimi ko yachikotene no sebe ye de asem na court. The case is still in court, actually the Bono House of Chiefs. They can say munti asem na mundi 5 years ni infie num asem no yemfrenti here injunction na yede to no so no first you can see yamfa na nsi amamre kwan so nti Bono House of Chiefs at the injunction to no so say enkasa wo ye hene wo ba bia kopim se ebedi asem no omayi injunction no omu injunction omu say ukoi enkoye ho say hene amamre ene nyoma bi na betima ye but se ane madam wo ye no e hardwin o se oba be coronation ascend the 5 years coronation no amamre kwan so no ye coronation ye installation but even that it goes against a contract bra say we say wo ye coronation afeni e di usi ade so nsusu di 5 years enti ye de sabe nke empe basa yo nenso de ekoso no sabe ye say opamu hunfo a aya woto ne bema ye de nke empe sa enti kakra me woka no adaro
enti enfie num mabona den pa na etwen mosem no sen ya ma nananom so motena so no omuntimi ntena so na ekoso
opanyi me catch rose minima ohu minim every say panel so we put it together they be who was 5 years but within that 5 years you know by some mystery Damwaya Gazette no the same regional house Bono House of Chiefs asemi wono omo ankasa asan a Gazette abrante no abra na asem ne yendi na anything ye can say impanyifo bi shaze ya bona na do ma hene din every say na do ma hene no only guest of honor ono so any the regional president regional House of Chiefs president it is asem de wanim na yembu a ye na obi yese a panyifo so ni mamamra won sa mamre osan so ye panyi osan so ye mranim ni enti so ye we a ene bia na ye boapayo no kra na yempese bedadi if you say so what's me de na yesi ye kokota kokan asem a ye do ha what's me da ye beboa e de ama ana meboa enti mumma ye nti asem no ba ye nti asem na wo bua say obey coronation o ye no ho man hina de ntawantawa pi beba aye ho hia
den na mo ka kire won ye kan bi won mo asem no da won nim aban mu mpanyufo bambofo den na mo ka kire won se na be ya saa de no ens na bisi esi a den na ye hwe ni mo free cream
opanyi wo sebe yesi ade ye ode a o mpese obese no ye ngin ni se Wenchi ni babia pohwere sebe ne nkwa anase bibisa aba enti na da bia no ye tiem mummetio mummehwe o de ekoso no enye mummra de ye kan ne se mummra na ade we ekoso no ebetimi ama nipa abufuo ene yaw e de aye nioma bi mumma ne mbaso eno ana yese evise ye mpese ye bese Wenchi mai hwe enye se ye ni nipa enye se bia yesuro nenso ne papa munti yesu sebe upeni ya aya obre ye pese ye na eyeye na ade we ensi bio enti yesre omomboa ye enye saa sebe gise yankase ye boa ye ho na eno no de yenim de besi
wache odin no bi
ye frame Nana Kofi Abrefa Suno me sofo ase de hye
anon ba no mo kotena ba bi e frɛ no bonso nti saa cave no bon mu na no omote ansa na ye ba abonten na ye ba ye no so ye ba chichiri kuro e frɛ na ahwene kokko nam sɛ na ye konwa na ye ahwene kokko nti ye de kuro no to ahwene kokko na ye ba ye na busua no ye mu kyɛnso ba bi a mediama nana ba bi abusua bi atena ye no na ye ni din ebi tena dua bi e frɛ no sɔfo ase ti ye from sɔfo asefo ebinum so dua nkwadu ye bro no anim tie from nkwadu ano ebinum so tena dua na efren koko nisuo no saa tam na efren sisire ti omo se from sisire ase ebinum so no nyina kase esi omo anim tie from onyina ase ti saa na abusuan no nya ni din ache ase bokro ne ade na abusuan ne enso enya nwotwe na kire na nipa bi no beka ye ho omo ya hoho tito omo beka ye ho no na Wenchi papa bi odi ade afra no katia kwasi no aka baabi na ba ma bia ni sofo ase anan kwadua no a obedi akonwa enti ya na se saa hoho no obi nya akonwa no mai na oni kun animu mai fi se na Wenchi hye asante ase ti se kon ba Wenchi kuma asante ti jama kon no ba ye no na wose ekobi enso oba na no no yo hima sabe okokum suno a odifia ka akunwa nti ense saade a ompe bema ade ekofa omode hye bema didi kun na anim na okoe oba wose wono so ya befa no de ne no so ye de hye nti ombedi akunwa no bi ya mpam omo ye de omaka ho am ya miensa nanso sese ne yahuni se omo na de akunwa na aboyebo nso ehwa na akunwa no ko nye fi ho ne firi free bedi atuo se owu ye de ohene bi omo beyi no omo yi firi ho omo mo ya mane obo no ye omo yi ohene firi ho na we ne ase akoso ate ya hwe akonwa no beyira enti ya mpene ma no masa bio enti ya no ye peaceful means enti time bia no ye de asem no ya press conferences bibri ye de court ne de ko ha ne de sin ha house regional house of chiefs ni na de akọ national reconciliation brown for ye de akọ ho enso omo mpese ete ase ti ya adwene say dear I am me enti yanso kwan bia befa so obaje akonwa obaje say ne e ba se wu okura bewu if you say ebia si pan asante for pa fa hudie nana kumawu hene odi ne nkwa to ho nana jeso hene odi ne nkwa to ho saa na nana kofu asenso Jimakase ono so din de to ho enti se ba se ne ye be ne sa ye be ye na so atwa ne ye mpese e be ne obi din sa betino obi so se mo na mo ma no ba sa enti Ghana mpanifo de to obi ani kwampa bi e fa so a iye beto iye na asumdie be ba no omo mfa so e fra me kwa me poku
Nana Brebo a sofo ase ba panyina a ode ye kopie doma be fra Nana Kuruwa ono no ye ba panyin ka mpanyimfo e ba ho wa ha akonwa no oyeye de atase yakora ya ba ne ni se nne ne yebesoa nti media ntaya kire se nyankopon no boa 21st na bede ahye no oduru ho a ye sofo ase ade hye e ba beta ya kire ne basoa no masem tia no na akonwa no ye de ya
bibia esi mo kwan wo
dabi media minim sa hwe ensi ye kwane afiri se akonwa no nkam hu ye okwa ha na aba ha akonwa no me amani boss kra mba fi ha no mahu se akonwa no free ye ha no a kire ye ma dwane mama dwane bia ba kokora ensi ha ntina se sesi ade kwana ba ho se esese ye me ni da ho na ye giye kodwa ntimi de ntaye kire pintin nne ndoma ye ba ye nyina yete ye firi do ma hinkuru se me kan se ya na kuruwa ni de ye kopie do ma oni ntiri ma ye yakoka ho nso bibia ba fi aye ba e de akone aba nti ye ya ba de ni ye ni senka ye be po ye besoa ti bibia nsi ye kwana se ye ntimi nsoa aha edamasi